Hello, it is Throwback Thursday, January 23rd, 2020. Steve Cypress here, throwing it back to a book that I read about 20 years ago by the great Maxwell Maltz. Now you're asking, how can the great Maxwell Maltz have written a book? This was published, I think, in the late 90s, but he died in the 70s. Well, that's because before he died, he left all kinds of research and materials behind so that Dan Kennedy bought the rights. You can see this book, Zero Resistance Selling, by the author of Psycho-Cybernetics, which you might have heard of. That's one of the most well-known, highly touted books on self-improvement. And Dan Kennedy bought the rights to the Maxwell Maltz materials and put out a new edition of Psycho-Cybernetics, and then along with Bill Brooks and a bunch of other sales experts, put out Zero Resistance Selling. And this is a great book. It combines the self-improvement with sales techniques, sales skill. And so it's especially great for people who don't believe in themselves as salespeople or struggling in their career, or even worse, say things which are common. So, don't beat yourself up if you say, I hate selling, or I'm not good at selling, or cut that crap out. Especially if business owners, all business owners need to be salespeople. We're all salespeople at heart. You just need to be. It doesn't matter how good your product or service is until you get somebody using it. And then, since it's so good, they might want to use it some more. They might want to refer other people, but nobody's going to buy it because it's great. That's one of the biggest misnomers, one of the biggest falsehoods business owners are told as they go through school, and, especially professionals, they get that advanced degree. Oh, because if I, get my law degree, become a lawyer, become a doctor, become an accountant, I'll make a lot more money. Well, not if you don't know how to get patients or clients. You don't just put a sign up and saying, I am a fantastic accountant. So what? You're not going to get clients that way unless you know how to sell. And so I'll just read you a couple of the blurbs from this, like on the back, and you decide if it's something that's good for you. Learn how to completely eliminate customer resistance, even as you remove your own mental obstacles and doubts. How cool is that? So it's human behavioral psychology, which, if you follow my videos or my books or anything I write or read or teach or talk about, or seminars that I give or anything, I'm always talking about everything that I talk about has to do with either math or human behavioral psychology, and usually both. And in this case, you're applying human behavioral psychology to remove your own mental obstacles and doubts. At the same time, you remove the obstacles and doubts of your prospect. And so they buy more. And then you can do a lot more good in the world and help a lot more people, including yourself and your family, can't you? And at the end, it says, Zero Resistance Selling shows you how to literally reprogram your own self-image to help you attain your loftiest selling and career goals. So if you have lofty selling and career goals, and again, if you're a business owner, I don't know why you became a business owner if you don't have lofty selling and career goals. Maybe, I take that back. A lot of business owners, you shouldn't be watching this video, though, or any of my videos. A lot of business owners, in fact, a huge percentage, in my experience, working with thousands over the decades, is they start a business simply because they don't want to work for somebody else. So they don't have any lofty career goals. They don't want to make enough money, even if they say they do. Their actions don't show that they want to make a lot of money and really leverage the opportunity they have owning their own business. They just want the opportunity to not have to work for somebody else. So they're self-employed. Big difference, self-employed from running a business or being an entrepreneur. And if you're just looking to be self-employed and you don't have lofty career goals, don't get this book. Shouldn't be watching my videos. What a waste of time. You might as well be watching with the Dancing with the Network, Kardashian, X Factor, Survivor Island Stars, or wherever the heck is on tonight on TV. And the subtitle for this video, I just took it right out of the headline of the preface of the book, where it states boldly and in bold, this is one of the most unusual books ever written. So not only is it unusual, but it is highly recommended by me. And the reason it came up today is one of the mastermind groups that I'm in, and I highly recommend you participate in multiple mastermind groups. Of course, get around sharp entrepreneurs and big thinkers as much as you can. And somebody was in there feeling, gee, she was like, I don't like selling. All I said, yeah, boom, 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 boom. And then somebody mentioned psycho-cybernetics to help on your self-esteem. And I said, man, I got to recommend the combination of psycho-cybernetics and sales, which is the book by the author of Psycho-Cybernetics, Dr. Maxwell Maltz, Zero Resistance Selling. Book's probably a little over 20 years old. I have made a lot of money, had a lot of fun, had a lot less stress thanks to that book, and helped plenty of business owners and entrepreneurs do the same. I hope it helps you as well. Hey, Sid is here. Good seeing you. That'll do it for Throwback Thursday. Thrown it back only about 20 years, but I consider it a classic in the world of combination of self-improvement and sales. And so while you're improving yourself, might as well improve yourself in the area of getting more people to want to do business with you. Make sense? Hope it does. I'll be back tomorrow on Foundation Friday with another part. Thanks for the likes. Another part of our multi-part series on the book How to Be Rich by J. Paul Getty. Some great advice from, at the time, the richest man on earth. I will catch you with that tomorrow. Have a great rest of your evening, morning, wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you tomorrow on Foundation Friday. Bye-bye.